Alright, hello everyone! Fluffy Waffle, hello, welcome! It's actually...
Peacock!
Finally!
Black Dahlia.
This
Black
should be
Dahlia.
entertaining. This should be entertaining.
Yeah, and Gravy Nation, hello,
Bring
welcome!
the hearse on your way back, girls.
Showtime!
Sirocco, suffer. Sirocco, going down. Useless. She who
Bit of a rough start here, guys. Not gonna lie.
no mercy. Boring. Sirocco. Got you. Big band.
And I'll just back out. We're gonna time out.
Pick me up in 10. Oh, make it 3.
Showtime!
Cheap shot. What fun!
Give me a hit!
Going down.
On the trolley! Relic spot! Now you're playing with power!
This is my first time watching your stream. Thank you. Bo, hello, welcome. Didn't know Delicious could transfer stun, learn the hard way. Oh, that's actually been around since day one of Delicious being out in the game. It's just that it was a more common interaction back in the day because there was more stun in the game that was relevant.
Philia!
Let's go, Samson!
Hell yeah! Showtime! Swash!
Candy Concha, hello, welcome.
I was carried.
Bring it on! Showtime!
Eat this!
Got it! Transform, berserk!
Jeez! Oh yeah!
Should I invest in Robocopy for funny? Robocopy... He's a bit stressful to play, honestly. You might find that even if you invest him, quote, for fun, that he's just got like a very high stress playstyle. Brought of bread, hello, welcome.
The life gem.
Bring it on! Showtime!
Put it there! Here it comes! No way!
Squash!
Get right! No way! Sorry! Lost it! Put it I've had worse.
Gwen, hello, welcome.
Got it!
Go, Bubble! Stop it!
Squash!
Necro, hello, welcome. Smiley face, hello, welcome.
Stop wasting my time! Berserk!
Can anybody stop this fighting machine?
Next time.
Good job, kid!
I have lots of relics I want to open, but at the same time I'm grinding and max out the remaining of my silvers. Should I wait to open them? How many relics do you have saved up on your account right now? And how many, like, relevant things like gold or diamond relics do you have among the stash?
Showtime!
$326? Anybody know when the next Hyper Pack will be available? Christmas is guaranteed. And then they occasionally release, and then occasionally there will be like a cycling 10K version that is not really worth it for free-to-plays. 10K Theonite for the Hyper is just super expensive compared to getting it for 5K out of Progression or for Christmas. Air Sands, hello. It's nice to see you here. Have I done Valpf? Yeah, I actually did milestones yesterday on Valpf.
Eliza!
Let's dance, darling.
Recently just got Soul Crusher. Is she any good? Yeah, she's pretty good.
Showtime!
Grind you in the dirt.
I can wait for the unflinching.
That's all. I love you, Hunter. Stranger. You're the
Overwhelming victory!
Why use Lapis? Because I feel like it, and she'll get XP. And she'll... Guess what? Getting you host ended your friendship due to jealousy? Wow.
Darling, you are not ready for what you are about to face.
Showtime!
I won't fail. Solar Arc! Grind you in the dirt. I won't fail.
Now you're cooking with gas.
I give the orders.
She pulled shiny Starcrossed. You pulled Yuhos, told them it's a win-win. She said we don't talk for a while. I mean, I get where she's coming from. A shiny status icon is still, like, nothing compared to pulling the best character in the game.
Darling, you are not ready for what you are about to face.
Showtime!
All in the wrist. Barging through.
How do we even use Lapis Luxury correctly? You get your health down to 1, and click BB3 when your health is at 1 for a cheesy, like, pseudo insta-kill sort of thing, but you can only do that once per match. But otherwise, you kind of just play her like any other Eliza, with the exception of clicking BB3 carelessly. Should I make Space Case and Title fodder? I've ended up using both of them as fodder, TBH.
Misfortune!
Curiosity can't kill me.
Showtime! It's nothing! Ground heals. Player 1 wins!
I'm a rescue.
I full invested Rogue Agent but can't bring myself to play her. Year 2 of practicing Headless XDD.
I'm ready to pounce.
Showtime!
One more take. Remember,
On the trolley.
Berserker Blast!
Peanuts.
Good job, kid. Good job, kid.
Try again, kid.
It's over.
How do you even use baseline correctly? You kinda just hit things in the face. Because his ability is just all tag and it doesn't actually do anything for him when he's on the field, which is a bit of an embarrassment. I mean, he is a starter bronze. It does make sense that he's a bit on the basic side, to say the least. Can Evergreens extend debuffs? That would be Sunday School, Neon. Evergreen extends buffs. Should I focus on upgrading Psy Commander, Marshal, or Soul Crusher? That's actually a very good question. I'm going to make a little poll here. A poll.
Misfortune.
Nice hairball.
Showtime.
Watch the face! Practice!
Overwhelming victory.
Positively delightful.
And it looks like Soul Crusher is in the lead here, 44% of the vote. No, Psy Commander pretty close behind with 38% of the vote. And the Martial Outlaw trailing in last place.
You're a real pain.
Showtime.
Rolling star! Stand back! Stand back!
Can anybody stop this fighting machine?
I'm a rescue.
Alright, so we're ending the poll here. Soul Crusher has come out on top with 50% of the vote. I only have one gold relic so far and no diamond relics. Okay, yeah, then just keep saving for now.
Black Dahlia.
This should be entertaining.
Daniel, hello, welcome.
Not you. Now you're playing with power.
High Ruler when? High Ruler will get a live leveling stream. Someday, Sans. But that day is not today, if you have read what the title. What do you mean with 4J? It was for J-Trap poll. A poll where, because a viewer had actually asked about what Dahlia to invest next between the three options. Says leveling, not live testing. Yeah, I know, exactly. High Ruler get her live leveling stream one day, and perhaps a live testing. But I'm just doing Dreamcatcher live leveling today.
Parasol.
Idiots, get ready. Who would make such a thing, and why?
Showtime.
Napalm Top, get moving. Up you go. Napalm Top, take the shot. Get moving. Out the foot.
Now you're cooking with gas.
We won.
Do a poll for me too then, please. Somersault the Third, Jin, or Assassin's Creed. Alright, see here. Next, invest for Error Sands. Number 3. Jen. There we go.
Come closer. Vigilante justice is unnecessary.
Showtime! General!
Go! Napalm shot. Take the shot.
Back on beat, Servo.
Napalm shot. Ready, number 13. Remove. Come with us quietly, Ben.
Let's go, Samson.
Hell yeah!
What does Dreamcatcher do?
It's over!
So Dreamcatcher can stun, and then she gets precision and supports her team with healing and meter gain. And that was a pretty unlucky round start. Yeah, okay. I'll back out. Solving Dreamcatcher for an investment spotlight video? Yes.
Double!
Your sins have no absolution.
When I'm aiming Parasol, do you go for crit rate or crit damage? We'll say primed. I go for the crit damage.
Is that all?
Drop kids! Unstoppable!
Overwhelming victory!
Your collection level is so weird. You have invested in low tier characters and not a top tier one. Alright, I'm gonna end the poll real quick. Looks like Jin has come out on top at 41% of the vote. with both Somersault and Assassin's Creed tied for second and third place with 29%. You have invested in low tier characters and not top tier one? Furious, you have to realize, first of all, like, the top of my box that is all leveled and that I'm not using here for these holodeck runs, it's all, like, just these really powerful characters. Like, I've got Stando, I've got Beast King, I have my most recent project, and I also, like, yesterday just finished level 15 set for her. You host, literally the best character in the game. I have you host. I got Neuro, Somersault. Well, I've got Xbot, Trashik, Primed. I've got both of the good Diamond Filias. I got Class Cutter Engine invested. Diamond Key I can't afford. Another Diamond Key I can't afford. Okay, yeah, I have nothing going on in the... Nothing really going on in the cabinet right now. Somersault and Blitz, characters in Ref, love them so very truly much. Uh, 1700 is around like Diamond 1. I can pull that up real quick. Take a look at cutoffs. Yeah, like Diamond 1 is like anywhere from like 1700 to 1800. Yeah, generally. Jin is a damage monster once the races start rolling. Yep. Just need like just need some meter gain and a little bit of luck. And also some other buffs other than her random ones can help her build up her permanent races as well. It's why she's fun in pretty much any prize fight that feeds her buffs. What was the score for Diamond 4 rank? Usually like mid 1400s or highish 1400s as the D4 cut off. Miwamura and Pedro, hello, welcome. Evergreen is a must when using Jid. Jay, I don't have Evergreen invested yet. It's something I've been a little bit lazy about, and frankly, having used Jin for years without Evergreen, you can honestly get away with it. She does perfectly fine on her own. I wouldn't say Evergreen is a must. She is really nice to have when you're using Jin, but I wouldn't say she's a must. Is Dreamcatcher a defender or an attacker or both? She's mostly an attacker because of like the precision utility, and she just does like a lot of burst damage with the precisions and into the enemy being stunned.
Come close, heal.
Black Dahlia.
This should be entertaining. A flattering imitation.
Showtime!
Boring. I can't wait. Boring. Another round. Boring. Easy prey. Not all joy is identical. Soon.
Accuracy, attack, and special cooldown works for Jin or not. I have a full set for BHD with those stats. The accuracy and attack isn't a horrible idea, because the accuracy can help with your damage ramp up. However, you want to have meter gain on Jin, and you also want to have piercing on Jin, because Jin is a hard hitter who like hits stuff in the face. And then meter gain because you're using blockbusters to have your conversion chance and build up your damage. So I think you might have to build a new set for Jin. Best team for Dame Slayer? Don't use Dame Slayer. Dame Slayer is just not really worth it. I'll admit Evergreen and Jin help each other out a lot. Jin gets her buffs timer extended, and Evergreen gets fast with 3s due to Jin getting buffs over and over again. If you can see my comments, say water. Hello, Sabria. How's it going? Spring Freeze and attacker or defender? She's a much better defender, and even then she's like kind of outdated nowadays as a defender. Goodbye, Rush. Goodbye. Gotta go. Alright, see you, Gravy.
Come closer. Bring the hearse on your way back, girl.
Showtime!
Hi, Hopper. Heel, puppy. Come here.
Back on beat.
What
Back
fun.
on beat.
Boring me.
Emily.
Another round. Got you.
Impossible to gain!
Harley and Toad are best Valis IMO. You should probably put Blitz and Glamour on that list too. Just because of like Blitz and Glamour being a really powerful utility attacker. You know, between like the immunity and the access to inverse. Threatening Soul Crusher and Armed Forces this week. Any idea why? I've not been seeing a lot of those sands. Storing the Harley Psycho Rush does, sometimes it's quite hard.
Philia!
Let's go, Samson.
Hell yeah!
Do I have Number Cruncher? I do not have Number Cruncher, Sabria.
Showtime!
Not for a lack of trying.
Let's take a look.
Impossible to gauge!
Think Megasonic is a rare character? I barely see him. Megasonic is the Dark Elemental exclusive. So yeah, he's pretty rare. I thought you did because most Skullgirl YouTubers have it. I wouldn't necessarily say most SGM YouTubers have a copy of Number Cruncher in their box. Because, like, I know Kevin does not have a Number Cruncher in his box, for example. And I don't think ZW has a Number Cruncher in his box either. Ah, so close, Lethal.
Philia!
Let's go, Samson!
Hell yeah!
Parasol!
Egrets, get ready.
Gotta go, got a message about factory work, it's shutting down, I hate all the meetings. Alright, take care, Sans.
Showtime!
Cruising by!
Now you're cooking with gas!
Of course.
Peacock!
Certainly!
Peacock!
Certainly! Here comes...
No way, I started tapping the screen thinking I was playing.
Showtime!
Don't get cocky.
Which places at all like that?
Barging through.
Now you're playing with power.
Try staying to the right, Grandma. Time to paint the town red.
JF Cuba, hello, welcome. Hi, between Splitting Mist, Shadow Puppet, Free Fury, and Windstalker, which one prefer in your collection? I think it's like between... Well, okay, we can take Windstalker out of the equation. It's pretty much the three best out though, so like Splitting Image for defense, and then Shuppet and Free Fury. I think I'd prefer Free Fury, just because like Free Fury hits harder and has the buff removal utility.
Showtime!
Ho, ho, ho. Stick and
It's too much.
I don't need
Barging through.
Now you're cooking with gas.
Try staying to the right, Grandma.
What is the best bronze, silver, and gold to evolve? It's a very good question. So, bronze is probably like the easiest to actually say. There's like two really good bronzes that are worth taking up to diamond. There's Sheltered, who is a very cheap and accessible hard hitter. And then there's Nonsense, who has absolutely wild utility for a bronze, despite her poor stats. For silvers and golds, I'd actually be more inclined to pull up the catalog after this fight. Because there's like a bunch more good silvers and golds.
Don't get caught.
Assassin's Creed is pretty tough for me in high street diamond fights. How do I beat her?
Barging through.
So, the best ways to actually beat her in prize fights without like perma bleed or easy access to bleed would be like ICU Vals to be able to use blockbusters. Heal block's good, inverse is good, Hexinger is good.
That's all, folks.
Blitz is one of the queens of the matchup, as Kahilu mentioned. I think the best silver of all is Toad Warrior. Toad Warrior is definitely on the list for the silvers. Character by character. So character by character, Annie is the best silver. Annie would probably be Ninja Star. Bayo, excluding fan favorite because he's like an exclusive. Wrestler X is like relevant for like story content, and then like Hype Man's probably the best one generically, but he's not super high priority. Big Band's Troublemaker for defense. Black Dahlia's Soul Crusher is the standout there. Soul Crusher is just absolutely insane against anything that's buff heavy. Bella's, as you mentioned, Toad Warrior, she's great. Doubles, it would be Doublicious that's the best silver out of these three to take up. Eliza, Bloody Valentine, is very popular as a critless built character to fight Painwheels with, whether in Rift or in PF, just because she's very sustainable by using special moves. Philia's, so Bad Miss Frosty is pretty solid as like a accessible armor break character. Fuzzy, hello, welcome. Just woke up from a nap, start work in about an hour. Fukua... Nothing particularly crazy among the Fukuas. I think Soul Sister would be the best one, but there's nothing particularly crazy in terms of Silver Fukuas to worry about. Misfortunes, definitely Perfect Dark is pretty good. Painwheels, Freaky Friday's probably the best one. I've been playing her over on Rush LP, and she is a fantastic leader. Parasols, so the best silver Parasol is easily Shadow Ops for curse utility. Peacocks, so Prism Plumage is actually worth it looking into as like a support, because she's probably like the cheapest out to Assassin's Creed in the game as a silver, because against lights, projectiles can inflict inverse. So there's that. And then like P-Shooter's like a fine enough support, and then like Inkling can be a really fun attacker. You know, with spamming unblockable specials. Between Phantom Threads and Windswept, which one would you evolve first? They're both really good, Emon, but I'd say like Windswept is better. Windswept is just absolutely nuts. Phantom is really good, but Windswept is even crazier. Robos. The main Robo that gets talk is like Perminator. It's like a prize fight attacker because she can infinitely scale her attack by landing crits. But she's not that good of like a Rift character because of the lower health pools and also the abundance of Painwheels in there that punish critical hits. Also, Yuho sucks for her too. Squigglies? Two main silver Squigglies actually have come to like people's attention. First of all, there's like Gangrene as a pretty affordable miasma option, where once like one thing dies and she gets rolling, she can just blaze through a team with her miasma. And then the other is like Nearly Departed. This one is actually much more Rift specific, but she has the easiest access to invincibility in the entire game. And then Umbrellas. Candy Crusher is pretty good to take up. And Rose Tinted is just very good to take up as like a defender and also a support utility for to face against launch ability you hosts. Oh, and then Valentine's, Graveyard Shift and Killjoy are both perfectly acceptable supports. Here it's for Rift, for basically anything that doesn't have self-recovery. And then as for the golds, you know, the only bronze I don't have is Fresh Air. Interesting. So as for the golds, character by character, Gold Annie's, Moonstruck and Ageless Wonder are probably the two best. Like, Timeless Hero can perform fine in prize fights. But, do you ever see her in Rift? No. You don't. She doesn't have the utility for Rift. Beowulf's? So, Beowulf's, Dragon Brawler is like a pretty solid precision character. He's worth taking up. Wolfsbane, you can take him up. He can serve you well as a hard hitter. He's just a bit outclassed by stuff like Snakebite and Beast King, aka like the Nat Diamond Bears. But he can serve you fine enough until you get them. And then Weekend Warrior is like fairly popular as a critless attacker for Pain Wheels. Big Band's Epic Sax is the only one that's even worth talking about, because he's like just a good hard hitter. But even then, it's like he's really held back by Bandkit, and Bandkit just needs to be buffed. Dahlias, on the other hand, literally every single gold Black Dahlia is worth diamond for one reason or another. Psy Commander, insanely hard hitter. Corrosive Agent, powerful defender and good utility attacker with the barriers and debuff clearing. Martial Outlaw, amazing support. Unfazed, probably the best Miasma variant in the entire game. Cerebella's. So, Harlequin's really good. Brain Freeze is a bit outdated. I wouldn't recommend her in 2023. Armed Forces, her buff kinda missed the mark. Eric, in terms of like what the meta is looking like, there's just so much more Hex and Curse in the game in 2023 than there was in 2017. Criminal Mind, she's a fine enough Thorns defender. And she can function on attack as well as like a crit Bella, which is a really interesting concept that I've been playing around with over on Rush LP. And then Blitz and Glamour is a utility goddess for AG matchup and also easy access to Timeless Immunity. Gold doubles. The two defensive ones, Immoral and Evergreen, are the two better options for taking up a double. Rainbow Blight can serve as a Hexer, but she's a bit outdated as a Hexer because she's like RNG based when we have Death Wish in the game and Red Velvet and U-Host and launch U-Host in the game. And then Xeno. Doom's just not really relevant in the meta right now. And then Gold Eliza's, Red Velvet, as I mentioned before, fantastic Hexer. Inner Pieces is actually like pretty solid to Diamond as well. It's like one of the most flexible supports in the entire game, and on point she has Eliza's kit, so it's great. Bloodbath and Diva can do alright as well. There's certainly nothing wrong with diamonding them, but they're not my highest recommendation. The Phillies, easily windswept, is #1 recommendation out of the Phillies. Just the best firmer precision user in the game. The evades are crazy. She does a lot of damage. Dreadlocks can do fine as a defender as well. Well, with her reflect damage. Fukuas? None of the Fukua golds are terrible in 2023. Feather Edges can actually be a pretty solid barrier user in Rift. Vape is a bit of a skill check of a defender. But investing her can actually, like, do alright as both, like, a hybrid defender-attacker thing with the Miasma. Night Terror is probably, like, the better Miasma variant after a recent buff, though. And then Phantom Threads is just a crazy amount of utility. Buff removal, she does a lot of damage. How we get into the topic of going over the variants. Okay, so basically one of the other viewers, Sabria, they asked about what bronzes, silvers, and golds to evolve. And so I've just been going over all the variants. Right, Misfortunes. I didn't hear Peeweave being mentioned, she deserves some love. Parasite Weave is just... There's just so many better bleeders out there in the game to be using. Misfortunes. Probably, like, Rogue Agent and Claw and Order are the two best. Because, like, Claw and Order, her debuff refreshing mechanic is really powerful. Especially once she is Prestige. Because then, you get to refresh guard breaks, and you just get to do free combos within free combos on top of free combos, and it's crazy. And then a Rogue Agent has the best utility out of the Gold Misfortunes as a buff remover with Headless. Does all Parasouls run the same stat of attacking, piercing, crit, and special cooldown? You can fit meter gain in there as well. But yeah, for the most part, they run like... For the most part, you run like attack, piercing, crit stuff. And then like special cooldown or meter gain, depending on how you're playing. Best way is probably like Bad Hair Day because Wii goes everywhere, anywhere. No, I would not say BHD is like particularly good in 2023 because every affiliate has access to Ringlet Spike, which is just generic, powerful bleed. But yeah, Painwheels. Painwheel has mainly like stood out as like more of a defender nowadays. And Biting Cold is the best gold Painwheel for defense. Just a very annoying ability and also access to the equally annoying Tainted Blood Marquee. I mean, I will give an honorable mention to like Buzzkill as like a hard hitter. But Buzzkill's like kind of basic. She kind of just hits things, and she does damage, and they bleed, and then she gets more damage. Parasols. High Ruler and Primed are probably the two best gold Parasols. Prime because she just hits ridiculously hard. And then High Ruler has very good utility. Mainly because of her second ability. Her tier detonations have the Curse and Hex combo. It's like U-Host, but with like a lot more effort. Peacocks, easily the #1 recommendation among gold peacocks to take up would be Mean One. And as a powerful buff remover who gets enrages for the opponent getting buffs. She's sort of like Soul Crusher. She came before Soul Crusher. She feels sort of like Soul Crusher, except that instead of Deadeye and Armor Break and Guard Breaks for them gaining buffs, you get enrages and your projectiles can flush off the buffs. Similar role with Soul Crusher, still very good. Gold Robo Fortunes, I do not have Number Cruncher. But I have to give, like, mentions to, like, mainly Blue Screen and Headhunter. Headhunter is a very powerful precision user who hits very hard. Is a little bit on the frail side, but she hits very hard and can get unblockable precision. Blue Screen is, in particular, like one of the best soul defenders in all of Rift, just because of her armor gain and her very annoying explosion. And when she dies. Squiggly, I'm mainly gonna give mention to Polter and Bio. So Bio is like the classic Drain character, just very sustainable, can work at any streak, and she also has a safety net. And then Poltergust is a very fun hard hitter. She gets meter whenever her opponent's whenever buffs expire, and then she also does extra blockbuster damage to an opponent with fully charged blockbuster. Just like a very solid attacker. Between like her damage output and Squiggly's kit. Umbrellas? Wonderkind's like the only one I can even sort of recommend, and it's not even necessarily to hit stuff in the face. It's as a support/defensive gimmick with other Power Surge users. Because her second ability works with any Power Surge user up in the front. And this can work on defense as well. But I can't really recommend Tidal or Space Case. And then finally for the Valentines, Silent Kill and Surge General are the two best. Silent Kill is just a very solid buff remover. A very basic buff remover. Just a very solid buff removal. She also cleanses debuffs of herself. Just a very solid utility attacker. Who can still see relevance even in 2023. And then we have Surgeon General, who is another one of those standout supports. Usable on defense, you can throw her on offense as well. You get immunity and heavy regen. She can also function as an emergency backup attacker with her time scaling permanent rages. Just a very solid support all around. And I am going to need to go get a refill on my water after all of that talking. So I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I have my water. Let's get back on track and level Dreamcatcher some more.
Big Bam! Back on the beat. You're next.
Showtime!
Oh, battery.
Time to operate. Just pull the plug.
Overwhelming victory!
The world is full of obvious things. Get out of here!
Showtime!
Watch what happens. Well, you. That's cool. That's cool. Cover me. Pick yourself up.
One wins!
The world is full of obvious things.
Or that's diamonds for every character? That one's like a little bit more of a complicated question because like some diamonds are defenders, some are attackers, some are actually like sort of on the same level as each other. Like, some are easy. Dahlia is easy. Yuho is just the best character in the game, so how can Furmong even compare to her? But others are a little more complicated. Like, is Heavy-Handed or Star-Spangled better? They're both kinda mid among Nat Diamonds and among Bellas, but I'm gonna actually ask you guys. Who is better? Let's see, yeah, so Dreamcatcher's out, prize bet energy.
Peacock!
Finally!
Peacock!
Finally! Okay. Here comes trouble!
Showtime!
Twice, Guy. Twice, Guy.
I was careless.
With whipped cream!
The thirst barging through.
This is the hardest poll. Neither is not an option. I genuinely want to think which one you all think is better.
Now you're cooking with gas.
And not necessarily if you think either one is any good. Just which one you think is better. Even by a little bit. Let's see here.
Here comes trouble!
Showtime!
Not possible. Thirst cruising by.
Can anybody stop this fighting machine?
Heavy-handed can pose a threat with the unflinching.
Here comes trouble!
Showtime!
Second move! No sense in bumping gums.
Alright, and it looks like chat has unanimously, out of everybody who's voted Heavy Hand being better.
Time to paint the town red.
Showtime!
I was careless. Barging through. Cyrus. Useless. Useless. Prisma.
Now you're cooking with gas.
Maybe if Sarabella had a BB that was in the air with multi-hit. Well, she sorta has it. Sarabella is a multi-hit. I think there's like Diamond Dynamo and Excalibur that could sorta work. But maybe though, like, people would use like Copter with Star Spangled for that like air multi-hit move.
Time to paint the town red.
Showtime!
Second move. Owie. Coconut. Watch the merchandise.
I was careless.
Firmonger, is she good or not? Firmonger is good. It's just that Firmonger was overshadowed at launch by how crazy Unholy Host is.
You are broken. Rip and tear. Thirst. Insolence.
And now a word from our sponsors.
I'll teach you to scram.
Valentine!
Time to operate.
Cerebella!
Can't turn down a fan.
Piss. It looks like we'll have to operate.
Showtime!
Don't even try. Tony, piss.
Not bad.
Don't make me laugh. Did you miss me? Ready for your shot? Did you miss me? Don't make me laugh. Did you miss me?
Player 1 wins!
Lost the will to live.
If I can next round, can I use Furmonger? I do not have Furmonger on this account. I have her on Resh LP, and I use her frequently over there. So, by the way, watch Resh LP episodes whenever they come out. But yeah, I use Furmonger over on that account because I have her invested on that account.
Your skeleton is a parasite? Fascinating. Let's take it out.
Showtime!
Sirocco, Tony. Ready for your shot? Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh.
Shot by.
All right, show's over.
Lion death defiant.
Use what work? I do not have what work invested on this account. I have her once again invested on Resh LP. I can do you host game
This should
though.
be entertaining.
Black Dahlia.
This should be entertaining. Keep honking. I'm reloading.
Showtime!
Oh yeah.
I'm stirred. Got you.
Only two?
Do I have Risky Ginger? I do not have Risky Ginger yet. Besides BHT, who is good bronze invested. So, Sheltered Nonsense. And actually, I feel like BHT has actually gone down in value over time. Just because of, like, the buff to Ringlet.
us on your way back, girls.
Showtime!
Cheap shot. Suck. Pop shot. Not stirred. What fun!
Going down.
I almost.
This is the tankiest opponent I've ever faced. It's hard to say what the tankiest opponent I've ever faced actually is. I could actually spare a bit for Dead Winner.
Peacock!
Certainly!
Peacock!
Certainly!
I think I'll actually go over to Prism.
Certainly!
It's not gonna be as fast as Inkling, but Prism has like the fresh energy, and Inkling just not.
Time to paint the town red!
Showtime!
Watch and learn.
Why you so fast?
Parasol. I won't fail. Don't get caught. Cry. Cover me. Elvis. She who mauls. Butchery.
victory!
For you. Cut you down. Weak, weak.
This did not go well.
Insolence! Insolence! Your mother! Useless!
Parasol.
Not possible!
Nah, I stayed too long.
I was careless. You pose no threat.
Okay.
Here comes trouble!
Showtime!
I was careless.
Barging through. Insolence! Your mother! Useless! You scab!
Don't struggle.
Useless!
Barging through.
Everybody stop this fighting machine!
What I know about Prism is that I've been using them as a support with targets, but that seems situational. I tend to use darks and air. Light fire is good for assassins. I'm like 95% sure that like the debuff is based on opposing type, not like what type of attacker you're using. I'm gonna grab the ability on Prism Plumage. Air Bleed, Fire Cripple, Water Armor Break, Dark Wither, Light Inverse, Neutral Hacks. Neutral Hacks. Gotta actually wipe out those overclocks and other prisms, am I right? Yeah, it seems as though mainly like the water, like I think it's like Water Armor Break and Light Inverse are like the two most useful pieces of utility. Like Dark Wither is like fine, but Wither just prevents you from losing. Doesn't actually help you deal with the opponent's characters or their ability.
Time to paint the town red!
Showtime!
and learn. All set.
Fresh.
I won't fail. I was careless. Eager to your turn.
This ain't Albuquerque.
Alright, clutched it out. This is value for Peacock only. First time it's going to help me carry a fair amount in combination with M1 and another Peacock. It's I have to say it's probably going to be either Inkling or Pea-Shooter. Because, like, Pea-Shooter is going to be doubling down on support. Whereas, like, Inkling's, like, just like a cheesy little attacker. Can we do a versus? No, I don't think we're going to have time for that today, Sabria. And I don't think we're going to have time for autoplay today either. I have nothing on Diamond Val PF. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and like pop open my relics and then end stream. And if I get particularly lucky, we might be able to get to another diamond today. Okay, 2 silvers is like better than average. You have these elemental relics. Three bronze relics. Best I can hope for is a shiny of these. No surprise sparklies. Still waiting for that death wish. Yeah, of the umbrella relic I missed. Rainbow Light's gonna get me closer to that diamond relic, but it's not the greatest pull. And there's a silver relic, pinwheel, hair soul. Nope, nothing crazy. Premieres. I said Death Wish last time, got a leak. Gonna stick to my guns. Who knows, you may bring about Oh, Furmonger, or the U-Host Dupe. 2 silvers. Alright, so we're not... Yeah, I don't think we're getting to another diamond today. But we've got 2 golds. Just go ahead and spin them out since this is the highest relic we have on this opening this week.
Victory tastes sweet and ice creamy.
Uh-huh.
Guess we won.
Crown, hello. Yeah, you just caught the end, caught like the very end part. I stream every Friday. And that new parasite weave, that's just like, that's fodder. That is just fodder, dude. Look at that Prestige 100 there. Oh yeah, there's that Rainbow Blight to feed in as well. I can do it after I quickly go through the moves. No, we do not want to heart that. Okay, that's actually a 2 out of 3. That is almost 3 out of 3, but wrong health, and that is garbage. Yeah, I suppose I can actually put in this Rainbow Blight dupe. I commend your move management. Thank you. Alright, so... Kinda lacking. Dude, I literally just finished a level 15 set on my U-Host tire plane. Of course I'm not going to have a lot of coins right now. But yes, anyway though, so that's going to do it for the stream, everybody, today. Dreamcatcher started in the 20s on this stream. She's now up at level 45 in 2 hours with a few tangents included in the mix. But I'd say we actually did a pretty good job this stream. And with that, I'd like to say thank you all very much for stopping by, and until next time, take care.